Hello folks, this is Tom. I'm doing a live video here. I tried this with a tape video this morning, but it just wouldn't upload. Right, just took forever to upload, so I'm doing it live now. What did I think about Shore Leave? It was an interesting event. I'm not sure it's my taste in con. I'm a big media fan, and I like actor guests. But I'm not sure I would do this again here. So I'm going to go the good, and then I'll go the bad here. The good part of it was I got to meet guests. I got to give thanks to Michael Rooker and Cooper Andrews, besides getting I only paid for one autograph this year, and that was Adrienne Palacki from Orville. She also did the Wonder Woman 2011 Cursed television pilot. As a big Wonder Woman fan who, as you can see, that was cool, even though she didn't get the series never came to fruition here. Maybe we get a show, I hope we get Amazon Paradise Lost as part of the DCU here. Alright, so that was a lot of fun. The dealer's room was pretty good. They grew this year from their previous spot at the Hunt Valley Inn. It feels more like an exhibit hall than a dealer's room. That was about it. I really didn't like a lot of the show. I'll be honest. They need to do a lot to bring new fans in. I'm 47. I'm showing my grade to show that I'm not as young as some people are. So, I'm probably the middle of the age group for this show. So, yeah, that's kind of not... You really want to be 35 to 40 on an average age. You want younger fans and you want older fans as well. You want variety here, especially young families. Even though people, or singles in their 30s, early to mid-30s. People who have some money here to see things and buy things. So, okay. I think first of all, they overguessed for actors. And they choose the wrong types of guests, too. They don't have a single animation voice actor. I'm being careful not saying, or video game voice actor. That's not a way you bring in young people. A lot of people aren't watching the traditional, aren't watching traditional television. They play video games. There's a lot of great video game voice actors here that could be at Shore Leave. And it would help bring in a younger demographic. Yeah, Steve Bloom, for example, just off the top of my head. He's a Guinness record holder for the most video games voiced in. That's something cool. That would be cool for them to try. Even Ashley Eckstein, who is the voice of Ahsoka Tano, they had pre-reg was up, and that's a good thing for them. They don't know their full numbers. They'll announce that sometime in the next few weeks. So they also aren't bringing in new fans. That's a big issue here. If you don't bring in new fans, it hurts the show. Because of the move from Baltimore, D.C. to Lancaster, it really hurts them, attendance-wise. Because day trippers from Baltimore, D.C. can't get there, especially Baltimore folks here. The focus market shouldn't be Baltimore, D.C. It should be Northern Delaware and Philadelphia. They should be at Fan Expo Philly. They should be at Thy Geekdom Con. They should be and also spending the video ad money on YouTube and other things on that front. They are also way too expensive for the size market they're in. they're $140. I had a good time, but when I do a review, yeah, I got a free badge. But I still spent $500 on a hotel room on my own. Yes, I could have gone cheaper if I had somebody with me. Those sort of things, yes. I understand I could have done this for less. But at $140 each, come on. There it goes. Sorry, I flipped my camera the wrong way. So $140 each for the full weekend. No, there's not enough value there. They need to remove the 2 free autographs. I got to meet Dina Mayer and Casper Van Diem and get a free autograph. I understand the satire as an adult in Starship Troopers better than I did as a kid. And I also like Dina Mayer, but I don't think they get a quarter of the attendance redeeming the free autographs. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it is at least a quarter, but that hurts them. I think they also don't give ways to get... they need to get more people to get dealers happier. I was hearing early on Sunday that a lot of dealers were not happy, that they weren't going to make cost. Now, for a dealer, the math varies by hotel room, by whether they need a hotel room, how far they're traveling. Like Atlanta's comics and games math is different than somebody who is from Lancaster itself or Lancaster County. So, this is a lot. That's the biggest thing. That's a lot of... because if you don't get new people in, it's a hard thing to do. They need to be about $90 for the weekend at door. Maybe a little less. If they can get it to 70 to 80, they'd probably get more weekends from Lancaster County. Lancaster County is not, and that 4-city area is not the same as Baltimore, D.C. money. That's truthful here. It's not even Philly money. So they have to put their attendance at a different level, their price at a different level. I would, if they want to get traveling fans, I prefer downtown Lancaster Convention Center. Downtown Lancaster, I have to state this again, versus versus where they are about 4 miles from downtown. That means they need... I don't know what the costs are, and maybe a lot less being downtown than out there at the Wyndham. But that Wyndham does them no favors, really. Because you have to take elevator, there's steep steps of stairs between 4 different levels, including the lobby, throughout the meeting space. It hurts them. So, the interesting thing was the masquerade. They did some interesting things. They didn't award the top honor of the masquerade, which is Best in Show. And there's rumors around that. I'm not going to give those rumors, but they didn't make sure that they were in a comfortable space. Here, it was a hot place. They didn't have proper water and Gatorade. So, yeah, that is not a good thing for a masquerade. It also started about 20 minutes late. When I saw all the people kind of milling around waiting for the masquerade to begin, I decided to go back to the room. This hotel has the issues of the Hunt Valley Marriott here. It's a very horizontal space, not a vertical space. I prefer a vertical space for a convention space, unless it's just a convention center here, or a smaller space altogether. So yeah, I think I've had the big thoughts on this. I figured I'd talk 10 minutes, so I'm going to finish it up here. If you have questions and thoughts, let me know through the replies here. I announced it just an hour ago. I probably should have stated it like 5 or 6 hours ago. Here, I wanted to make sure I got unpacked and unwound a little bit before I started talking. I'll be also sending a lot of these thoughts. Actually, I may start on that email tonight before bed so I get some general notes down. I took some notes. Here, I'm putting it in a nice email and send it to them. I got my thoughts down. Talk with you guys later. Hope you've watched this. Hope you like it. It's a little easier to do this than just a massive paragraph and a half post, like 4 or 5 paragraph post. So, alright, talk with you guys later. Gonna enjoy Superman tomorrow. See ya.